Audrey, Audrey. Audrey, Audrey.
Hello, Sarah, Kara, and YouTube. It is Wednesday. May the 4th be with you. This is my vlog, lucky number 13. Very exciting. So happy Star Wars Day, everyone. Hopefully this will be a short video because I have a lot to do as well. Sarah's was incredibly short, but that's all right. I have finished with 2 of my classes, luckily, so that's been a relief. But I still have another essay and a lot of packing and cleaning up and all sorts of fun stuff to do. But then on Monday I get to leave for Amsterdam and Madrid. Yay! So that'll be super fun. I'm very excited. I was having some money issues, but those are worked out now, so nothing's standing in my way. So Duncan and I are going to be traveling around a bit, my friend who I've mentioned a few times, I think. So I will hopefully be able to update you on that. I may not be able to post in the next week or maybe in the next 2 weeks because I'm going to be incredibly busy and traveling and that sort of thing. So sorry if I can't. I will do my best. And if I have to do a punishment, so be it. And then when I get back, it's still a whirlwind because I rush off to work at my camp right when I get back. So it's going to be pretty crazy. I don't have a whole lot to say this week. It's been great. I'm going to miss London terribly. Sad to be leaving the program. But that's okay. My vlogs might get significantly less interesting and much shorter once I leave London because I'll have way less going on in my life. This past week I went to, just yesterday actually, I went to see All's Well That Ends Well, oh how appropriate, at the Globe, which was very, very cool. We were groundlings, which meant we had to stand for the whole show, but it was great. We were leaning on the stage and the actors would walk right by us and I had to keep leaning back to not get facefuls of dress and swords and things. It was a very good production. Not my favorite play of his, but a very good production. So yeah, it's been kind of busy but uneventful, wrapping everything up and that sort of thing. It's hard. Living somewhere for 3 months is really hard because it's right when you're getting settled that you have to leave again and you can't quite get fully settled. Like I would not have had so many money issues if I'd, had a bank account here or something, but 3 months is not enough to justify doing that. So it's tricky. I'm looking forward to hopefully going abroad again fall of my senior year because I'll be done with my English major. Some of that will depend on my history major, so we'll see. Saturday I got some very exciting news. Carter and I got our first choice of rooms pretty much for next year. We're going to be living in a really cool, huge turret room in Talcott, which is basically just this mini little castle right in the best location for us because it's right in South Campus. And it's going to be fantastic. So that's very exciting. Starship, Team Star Kids' new musical came out this weekend. It's pretty fantastic. I enjoy it a lot. I think they do very well when using the original material. Not that I don't like the Potter musicals, because those are obviously incredible, but they can do more when they're working with their own material, which is nice. I highly recommend everyone check it out and watch it, because it's very funny. It's a little long, as most of their musicals are. That's mine and my sister's biggest criticism of them, is they just need to edit, because yes, they are very funny, but they're often a little too aware of how funny they are, and therefore just cram way too much in it, because they just can't part with these funny things they've written, and then it just ends up being like 3.5 hours long. So edit down. You will have other musicals to write and to put funny things in, so save it for the next time. But it is very, very good. Some of their best work, in my opinion. Possibly because they for once had, a budget to work with, and so that was good. And the music's very great. Darren Criss wrote it, and he does some good music. I like a lot of his music. So I'm looking forward to getting the soundtrack from my sister. She needs to remember to send it to me. And yeah, everyone should go watch it because it's really fantastic. I think I'm going to wrap up here because I want to take a nap and then write my essay. Essays are no fun. Have fun, everyone. That's in high school. It's prom season, so have fun at prom, everyone. I know my brother's going a week from this Saturday, I think, is his prom. So hopefully he'll have plenty of fun. And good luck with exams for all you college kids. And for those of you neither high school or college kids, I guess it's just normal life for you right now. So that's boring, but less stressful, I suppose. I will try my best to post either next week or the week after, but it may not be possible with all the traveling I'm doing, and I don't want to bring my computer with me because that's just a hassle and a liability. So it'll depend on internet cafes and that sort of thing. I may be able to post pictures but not a video or something. Next Wednesday I'm going to be in Amsterdam, and then the Wednesday after that I'll have just gotten back from all my travels. Yeah, so it'll be pretty intense, but hopefully I'll get something up. That's going to be all for now. I really hope we hear from Kara on Friday. We still haven't heard from her. It's making me very sad. But I was glad that Sarah got a little bit in, even though she's busy and stressed right now. I'm excited to see her new apartment. Hopefully I will get to this summer. I'm not spending a whole lot of time in Oxford, but that should be very fun. I realized I just made that whole video and I didn't even tell you guys about the royal wedding, the big event of this week, and I totally forgot. Yeah, I was there. It was awesome. Carter and I, after class, he got a tent, a cheap little tent, and we packed up some snacks and went down. There was nowhere along Westminster to pitch our tent, so we ended up just sitting on a wall all night, bundled up in a sleeping bag, just talking to people and meeting people, some very interesting people. It was really great. We had some great neighbors, some Canadians. Hi, Rebecca and Peter, if you happen to watch this. I think we're Facebook friends now, so maybe you will. And a dad, Miles, and his two little kids, Izzy and Will. They were 7 and 11, and they were too cute. So it was really great. We got interviewed and recorded for ABC, but then they didn't end up using our footage. So that was a little sad, but it was still pretty incredible. We got to see the royal family just go right past up to Westminster and then come out on their carriages. And Carter got some great pictures. I might post some of them for in the credits. Yeah, it was incredible. I made eye contact with Prince Harry twice, so I'm getting just this much closer to my bucket list step of seducing a royal. You know, I was almost there, because it's not like he looked at anyone else during that entire event. Anyway, it was still awesome. So I was really grateful to have been there, and there's much more to the story, so if you're curious, just ask. But I'm glad to be able to say, yes, I was there. It was cool. Some people in my flat are a little skeptical of the whole event for, obvious reasons. It's a big waste of time and money if you look at it from certain ways, and they're not exactly pro-monarchy. But it was still very cool to see pretty much an entire country come out and watch this historical moment, because yes, it is historical. You learn about kings and queens in history class, and generations from now they'll be learning about William and Kate. I'll put some pictures in the credits. So yeah, I'll see you all, if not next week, hopefully the week after. Bye.
Rocking it out with J.K. Rowling.